oh from a constituency say no and not from ewo hodomo
mining districts
papa
mining municipality
yeah behwe ho asem and ne tewufo so was strike or master and then nipa yeji won almost 14 people from West African countries ahoro na US for deport omo ye na so omumu and so ehun nsem utie ne foreign affairs minister kan ya o say benefits bi anim but omo so a enim international relations ahoro say there be emma say ye beji wo pa den ya bibi be piechi eti yan hyase na from galamsey yempem enkoye nim
yo menwaba medase mechia atiefo ne ahwefo nyina they say radio no ba it say TV because abrochefo no YouTube ne social media na no mohwe to da ba ya na every ho say TV kan ho so ni nyina kan ho bi everywhere me start wo report bi a ya caption no 2025 mercury and other heavy metals impact assessment report ye nhwehwemu aya na experts ne ye efa sene metals to say mercury no affect imfudie eduaba yedi vegetables no ene ensuo no we caption keke na American from GH1 TV or say contumely and other foodstuffs in mining regions now contain toxic mercury, risking cancer in adults and brain damage in children. 2025 contumely everyone ye so we experts scientists omunim de omfere omuhwehwemu a omaye enti enye me wanwan se Ghana Medical Association for nso ani abre omode omano otum bi se omampani ne mpanifo omonhwe na omonka galamsey ne ho asem efise omo na omoye ayarehwefo niam ni nyina eba omanim eti se ye kidney say ye brain damage say ye yare ben say ye yare ya mercury any metals e process gold no efam ede ban nyina no doctors nenim na ede ekopie eti enye me wanwa se Ghana Medical Association for ede omano atumbi everywhere inyanum NDC for time na chief ene osofo makwaba time na omuni aban mu no omuka ni mapi me wo 15 points bia ona Boakyewaa for instance o kan ye na ya dwenkyere papa me free say ye faso a ebeboa that so ye relevant today o ma membra metimi awrani through briefly
so 15 points no from near woka no sa bren ka bode aduma nke beboa
proposal no free say sa tam na o mampani na rodan kokufado de aduma nke beboa in 2024 or say instruct the Attorney General and IGP to continue the unconstitutional harassment of anti-galamsey protesters and ensure their immediate release. Say the protest be any hobby. Matese if for no so mo be yebim. From saying omom kwaye na ava ma on microphone. Enye no ho nti enhwe. Sack all regional ministers who have failed to prevent galamsey as chairs of their respective region security councils. Sack all MMDCs who have failed to stop galamsey. Reshuffle the ministers of lands and natural resources, environment, science and technology, defense, interior. See with the cabinet and go good no, because omunyina ye empanifo ana omu bibiye wo galamsey.
Ba say o say nankeye. Ojidi senkeye say ye de be ye adwuma.
Oh, say that time no. Ye ono no adwin susu de betima basa aban ne na anya adwin wo. But NDC ne de o ka ho ye cabinet member wo. Nti make kan na ma de amane say ono so fa former president Mahama no mu starting fanya adwuma. I want to be free by everywhere. Deploy the Ghana Armed Forces to protect our river bodies and forests under a new paradigm. Immediately stop the issuance of new mining licenses. Carry out a shake-up at Ghana's embassy in China and put in place an extremely strict criteria for issuance of Ghanaian visas to Chinese nationals. I will cry them rather than because you could say one honorable foreign minister. It is a footway or them Ghana abind then. Say yenye mfa China for ko enim say galamsey China for papa
wono so bi o ma me na me hwade
or say carry out a shake-up at Ghana's embassy in China and put in place an extremely strict criteria for the issuance of Ghanaian visas to Chinese nationals. Like as a Ghana embassy na China ye de ma Ghana for visa no mo de ba krumu ha no ye nhwehwem yiye na ye nhwe omo se bi galamsey ebon omo ho no se de be emon visa no mo nye den Emma say so. And I say only the no any because it's only a foreign minister. It is a wotie say obemi ate say obaye no. And I'm oben we to afa galamsey for mu free China eba no. Because honorable Mutaka me ate ase say nipa no say over 100 of them. And yes and the omko baby omu free buy na do no China for.
But na no press conference or you meet the press no ministers na ekono. Minim say what in your kafa asemo a wo kasa nke wo say or no why because he's in charge no. He says something saying with the issuance of visas for or more China for na eba no group visa no or more year free ho ma group visa bi no senior wo kan so na say mfa
in China for no mama say stability levels nyina asay na Ghana water company for kra say omu hia over almost 300% increment in tariffs ma close down kwanyako water plant because stability levels na kosra say omu plant na kra break down plants na munti process no eden na because omu na de champagne machines akase ne ba ebi wa no kra ba ko oni say Ghana for no sika ani ahoden a yede galamsey for yede galamsey ni bi na China for once China for no wusika eti machines akase ne nyama ni nyina omu na de ba provide free comprehensive medical screening and treatment for organs affected and exposed by health dangers of galamsey. Nti omo galamsey nti doctor for so beti menya dream yare brain damage ne kidney ne ade nyina ona bu kujeto so de ko parliament na president Mahama for aban cabinet no mo pesika de be so sa problem. Impose hefty fines on small scale mining companies found to have violated our responsible mining laws. Agree on a roadmap to ensure that after the 5-year environmental recovery ban on small scale mining, there should be an established state-owned company to solely responsible for small scale mining. Like I said, good need to nankasa no. Say the yanya good board omunko na eto no. Yempe company a mo behwe na obi a o man ni bia na behye o mase. Na ni tuo ni nyina be ya ban dia. Aka tu pe no mawie. The state-owned company will employ only Ghanaians from the communities where they would be mining and will further guarantee competitive working conditions for all workers. The draft will revoke LI 2462 and pass new legislation to make it illegal for the politicians and any other person to engage in the advocacy and promotion of galamsey. Everywhere, what happened to all these excellent ideas? At the end, honorable Kujeto, on fan comma cabinet, no mumbu, who na de bebwan, yemfam. Afi, ya papa. Kofi Boa Lance Minister or company for Omode galamsey yamonyosem in opposition. Mimi Asam George or come home. Honorable Haruna Idrisu come home. And penny 4 p as say more cabinet honorable Kujeto come home. Omoka say president and implement state of emergency. Said ya there sa ebeto galamsey no so. Na yahwe na yatetre niema. Ene honorable Amakofi Boa na no asesa. Or see, illegal mining is no longer a partisan matter, but a shared national responsibility which must be fought by all. Galamsey fight is it's a national cause and not NDC MPP issue. Maybe why? Honorable Amakofi Boa and then Abain, President Mahama Abain, Abain Mupen before your time. Last time I remember, my name say I na sister media stations. Maybe I my chronology of galamsey. Me free mining area. Kono go dumase. Yesua no. I pit him. Na galamsey for near the echo. Dumase am na bu oni efe ni kuma duasua because ebugu am krofoso. Mines for no to go to we are abandoned person. No more no my dey. Omakututu because omu use machines papa na dey ntibu na buogom so. Na this type of river mining or ayin so da homan hu da say tu skawum. And I said forest reserve time I page 2009 2010 2011 China for year the champagne and excavator any idea then ebem afa yenwa no DC for san wo so sa time no so no omo institute a program bi na friend no youth in small scale mining sata mono baba jama ono na deputy state regional minister on a launch here with Abuga Pele no national youth employment program any YEP then ABY. That was the first time I introduce you a friend is saying excavator Emma youth no. Say omo de ye na omatimi aye ni ye. And so sana eno na ebe den ebe se ade no. Nti maybe the intention was good but ekwan a fast we na ye den. Amwa. Eti ABY ni ma we nyina akoso. ya tia ase ye mfenye politics but authority no abani ho ne wo me ko fufu so ameti and me need to me ameti me ya ko deploy a police for na soldier for o mampani na na rodan kwa kufa a mo fa ne galamsey hene e share no galamsey ahenche fortunately me hu se MPP for president Mahama galamsey hene say obia ko yesu say brand odi wegunu botom say de enwuanom ye no but whether we like it or not the final authority rests with the government of the day. Enti ye kase yemfenye amanyosema adin kakra ye amanyosema yemfenye no ne se mebe no ma hwe ye manifesto 2024 no ahu solutions a ye papa ba omia e propose yi say de ye anko no be nya kwan e be ye president nka beboa wo kan na ndisi fana ka josa de no teso no anye so president ma mo vice da obe ye president substantively no ene ma o ye no wanya ho anye as vice because there's only one president in the country. And a constitution no case president who now act and I say amount specific tax be say wejumani anu akoye ya kra de ti time na na dodan koku for da Roma about 33 interventions on the man area ba omia a wutimi ye ya ni nyina record da vice president bi no kurum ha ya kase niam 5 kra abebo e de aka no ebi why enti sa niam ni nyina aye no se aban no anti anyina anhwe na wanfa oye osi anye oyo na wa implement sa omo ideas nyina omo opposition na omo kan to the extent say do maybe kura president Mahama kan say ma ye nkocheche galamsey fu no enso ne mahu say honorable philosopher kwachi aka say within the past 8 months 1,400 galamseyers have been arrested and the government is establishing a special court to prosecute their cases. But President Mahama Asempa ko kan bi ni say omo ba galamsey for ya che wo nyina beja o enu say minim say eja o mo so what I say because Aisha ye de ko back to China nti ya prosecute no nti ene obe ono ba obeja enkwara ni nyina sa ne mani nyina entwaye ebi why sa ne mani nyina entwaye enti President Mahama wada Roma say the ball is in your court, the ball is in your court yenso say ye aduane say ye niam bebre say enkwara yare say they said brain damage ni adi nyina ebam ekwan be ne ye befa so ye beja ase niam we no we have all the ideas when we are in opposition everywhere and so ye ba power na sa na mani nyina ye ra ye den ye ra fi President Mahama any Ghana for ye 120 days social contract 120 days social contract no na point 19 and say oba ban small scale mining etwem dadadada say we are in the 9th month it is 120 days in the France na e be a 4th month or so etwem amaso yenwenu NDC for ye kan galamsey asema no maka ye say ye the 8 years yantibi anye omo ba ye mfe nwotwepeni enso ebi why ye ba ye no April bosome nanum and a present Akua da ban all forms of small scale mining obane no April 2017 or left here no almost 2 years later ending of 2018 ni good role nyina ere eko me de bana bi to Facebook small scale miners ni bi bana welcome president say small scale miners association welcome the honest President Mahama because they are banning small scale mining it affected the government rudu against ama ye very unpopular in mining areas or kroma henyina
what was the results after say ye banning say no
as at that time no
and then ye kase be the same thing na results no be ye nya ye na bia ye betumi at nya lasting solution say ye nya solution a solve problem no kra
ehia multi stakeholder approach so what I say ekwan ya ye befa so ne ye de ye mpanifo ya hemfo abam Dr. Boakyewaa solutions ba ko ne say machines bi on gold catcher 2024 I think around June president inaugurated 100 of them the mining areas no say no mercury free it is that there mercury ekoye aduane ne yensu mo e de yare ba enunti researchers e de aba maka ho asemi no say yetimi enya ahoden ne yeto sa good furnishing catcher good catcher no emma ye miners na at least some mercury solution in there e ye free ho ye na ne your plan say be rolling out ato bebre ne ye talk akra na ye free power it minister of lands and natural resources on the minerals commission in 24 years aden so no omo hwe na omo nto aso ade ba kon so any community mining I no so no ye start ye na boa ma ne ma sesan ndc for ba ma be brand no e di din foforo ato so ayare kro na anye bone ye nhwe se community mining no e be koso ne enya concessions within the mining areas ama youth no nansi ya man so mete se yakobubo mabunu bitu because mining company na beje district wo nyina nti mabunu bia kutu goro ba bia na esi beku godo nso ya dia omu betu ade ne nya wo taxes kakra yenya na corporate tax kakra yenya na no nkwa enne mahu se gold board for se Dr. Bamia proposal what by say geological survey department they say him so my authority omunyi delineate by bia gold wo na yenyina ho entu sika kokko no omu behwe adisade na yadwuma one of Dr. Bamia's propositions ebi wa eba boa pa nti ye no a na se yeti wona se satellite de da ho ne timi monitor na yehu se wo outside the perimeter of baby SM mining and I can say wo buso but as much as possible no say you will go to the streets man I was at least 20 to 30% there dey maburu no mutu ye issue license and say de ni nyina mines for e say je before community mining na de bia na gesa ahemfo ne MPs ekopa chew omukwa mining company ni sense ye de ho nyina mo concession tin ba bia gold ni na omatu etumu de we na mo se monye ha na monye de monye na maburu no gusu wi omho ekoba bia gold ho no bi ne oboasi tututu a enipa wu mu ne ade no afei yesi ni create me track if anything excavator solution ba kwa Dr. Bamia de ba no nti besi portal na the tracking devices na de ahye enne omo operate tracks ne other machines business no vehicles business no trackers nti me nyira uwi akọ bokina kura be track o it is yetimi efa sa digitalization no so na sa technological tracking of anything excavators na yede no so ba ebi wa ebeboa yen ama yehu say excavator with the click of a button no ugina wo screen so ayehu say ebi wa ha na say ebi wa ha na say ebi yeden ebi wa ha afi yese monitoring yese ahemfo no yemfo omumram na on committee a ebe issue licenses na the district level no local government authorities or more from hoka hono na ahemfo no so metai kan say ba bia ye tu galamsey a ahemfo no prince bia na nkoso ba bia asante achem area say me the example ahemfo no mo prince no there is no galamsey whatsoever in their villages and towns and also one of the solutions that Dr. Bamia ba into decentralizing and localizing the administrative structures of our mining issuance of licenses monitoring on nyina de asha ahemfo no nsa ya papa otumfo timi ekotu ahemfo because of my galamsey but you see I say ohun ana so tie ana oye but if we integrate the chieftaincy system ya de omo be shema na say enye minerals commission for nko na license na say ohun nim say me krom license na de ama no ha na ye to go da ebi wa ye susu ye nyine yo nso 80s ne 90s say ohun boda wuro ka say enkoto bola ngu ha say ebenada ye nkonsu oduma say ya wore ne enko ebenada just to preserve the environment obi anko nobody flouted these laws. The westernization and the democratization, but yeah, there are say local structures. Nubebre, over countries, between Japan, almost peke western, many be there are technological and innovation advancement, but almost traditional values and customs. Almost have a boy, almost fa antoine. Almost journey dear money identity. Yes, over 100,000 Japanese, and only over 100 years because of almost journey any routine. No. Yes, you are actually. As you say, the solutions are there. Let us use a bipartisan approach. Party be a solution. Let's call a national conference on this. And yet, a fair yes, you are not this for copy a solution. Be said, and I was a good board for us, geological survey. They are Dr. Bamia de Bayamuko, and I boy, I'm yet to solve the problem.
But I say, Abusiani, I would say a former Nepenia no do anymore. Kofi Ofosun cancer and Watson and Cano. Make us say, Reverend Chasu Edufia say, Reverend de Unina baby, Ojina Vivi, Sunny and no Team Fimfin in the side, and make us say so. And yet Reverend Chibani so Edufia say Chibani positions the Okasa Oba Chief Hamilton Nixon Bini senior senior party member senior communicator, former deputy national organizer, Kwekuchum Adauroma.
Kwekuchum na sene.
Or the appellations will break.
Also, I appreciate sign on the mere sign. Or has any of my hand this year, Jumana, Joe, the senior account. Or
the Obodin we and ye.
Or have me then a Missikolusu national organizer, and so I joined the former neighbor. I do to be blaming or the
BBA account. Chief Boko there.
You share an arch. I am a monitor.
Oko Butu.
Me wo me tutu kwana maba no tutu kwana maba
businessman
amende me sheda anyira krasa monitor wa me hwedwuma wo boy na me send message me nim se message na no na issue say diabolic na o
ye so person di kwakubu ahiade ana ono
in fact David wa say David a message a wo kan so na oni kwaku na wa
say yo ya say yo ya o kan ye be yo ya
itina o kan no kwaku be bi o bi a echiala
no person di kwaku ade Reverend Boko de
Akua adumura ama na otwe akwa beto yen ye na otwe mpo adepa san chi bi o ma yanka ye keteso ti nyame na ede aseda PSC pa but nyame de edoso baba akopɛ ne tesoro obi ntine so za ye wo nyame obi ya ne nyankopɔn obi okra na dwuma kwa ne nyame obi wo so awsom foforo emfiri ososo nyankopɔn nkyɛn de wafa bibia ye ne nyankopɔn ba me nyame ameka na asɛm ne ye otesoro na obi ya ntine so na Akua wonto aba so odi aman nyina so but o choose leaders na menu abinum ni menya adwenam say na nka nyame won choose leader nka ho na be choose on the rule over the affairs of men and only boundaries so nyame na me kan ho asem if you say Akua na afi start here boso me nkro na yewurami enko kese o by nipa close to about 1800 and a through accident close to about 1800 na ye kan nipa ba ko 1000 o nyese bia ye kan nipa 10 or 20 or 30 or 100 the last time me share so na July na 1730 na ewu through accident I just say one kabianshim or kwaba yen change angle for you now so atru yen chemina betwa to bia in fact afi bibiri ena nya amane yeso kwa afiase ebisusu akadem yare enti na me hwe bibi na medi nko kakra so na me hwe kolebu for the abeto say reported cases nipa reporto 5000 omina diabetic very serious
ni kidney
kolebu nko not just the greater Accra but kolebu nko how much more about other hospitals it is a meme wa ho de ne nko aya na me gitum pa o ma hunim se e awrade se metimi kra twafufu me pefufu pa ya Akua yi na ema o ba pa nemba na se fufu ni timi koma no a hu se awrade na aye because nsa no onye obia na ne nsa timi adwuma sa o there are a lot of people wo ha o mo nsa awu sabi yarenti ne nsa no ntimi nya adwuma gi se obedidi ayetete hye na no sabi wonim gi se ye ne hu yi kra den e de mano ebinim dampa so a for years o ma kaum keteso nti me remfi me ma me remfi ye na me ma me resu mfi da se ba bia me woyi ni ba bia medru ni ba bia me ko bia no e hu ana aye ti Akua na de obisa me a de be kan nyina no se awrade na ye danase
we can reported cases are kolebu kan na de ebesi galamsey de so because Central Regional Minister eda mete se wama directive se Ghana Water Company Limited ne branch wo Central Region enhwe na o man so ne kwanya kunsuo no so a ma de hye wo hono mo anom me meka ya say then on be den no ma survive alternative ne ye den etimi nya minister na me bisa na o say ensuo no meme koye no na nya nsuo na ya ateche se wugina sa nsuo no ho na no ne ye se ye be so ne so ama wanom a adru bia ni we betumi de agumu a ebesesa na ma wanom na ye
ibe se me mo kakra minister na ka so ko na atecha water company for report from the buy no na stability level no from September 2024 no a jump from about 2,500 to 11,000 tinaka say asebi aka nti ye bia atecha no wo de fidesi mu na abehu se bia na atecha wo so na bia na bi ye chance say de na abedri nti say asemo
eno na de ebesi so say galamsey no yakọ yanim na yaba yachi yakọ yanim ni a yabeda akọ yanim a yem yachi bio reverend
Akua medase ma menche me nuanom mienu na ahwefo ne tie force so ye nchew but na wotwe awie na asanteman adida moja mu asanteman wura wo hwe ne sade na natina konyom na wo to besi no de besi aye nanim na wo bi ka ho na kisa ni breden aba amane ne amamre edi achechenchi ewo Kumase like say you will be na asante your mind but asante your mind so people won't be asante your mind asante boundaries no enye Kumase e ka asante man a ye Kumase e kwa kodu ye me abia me free nkwanza
na me hwe wo hene
yes me hene bafu pim na kwam bafu autoso enan nana eba be chia ni neja cause on e sante man bakan nti we be enti asese ana no tin kransa na we sante hene bapani sante hene ne kokon sa na ode ne bapani eden e kotena ase nti ye ina ye asantefo ye somutu fo ye sumsikaja nti na otwe ye ina na kise ayroho because ohima akakura ye ina so dia dance ese ye beden agya mrebi beba emfa ho no tenten a wo kasie utietia unim dia wo ye ina o title no da ye do beto coffee na end na be forma abe elite and if the prenya was asisu nyinara ye de beja nkofo binom and I've said it countless times ye will aye nyinara ye de man nkofo ye ntimi mfa bi man ho na gaku ya wa bra pa usika o ka papa o dan papa wasi usika da bank na wa transfer for pen paper na wa tro say mi wu a me mfa money pa sumasi so o na pay because wu a wo chefa ni and even if I fear for credit idea watare dada kwa mbitim dia shawo dia kwan ko yema watare mo kran kwanko furu kwa se yemfa pabo anhye no e show socks ana ye do ko ti yemre ho ase na enti ase de yema na hima nyina na nyame mfa ne kransi no mfa ne nko otim san ba biem na mu ye bo obi abaso se aye ni koye boko edi aye fesoso uhwe
we sanye ayipan ni dotiye
no na za na nanom de dotiye na ye yi na omo shedan ye yi biem but edam say ye nyansie ni ntino oda so ye ohima say o ka so ye na yi na say wo wu but as amambre kwan so onwu ye because ye nsie no
okay
say ye sie na ka say wo wu to oda ho no de o ye sante hima te say o ye bibia wonti mo bi din say o ye sante hima apart from de wo wu eden a oda ho no but ye mfa ne nkwa de a oda so ye sante hima amamre ntino ye si hima fofora ene oba be ye yi na mmom enta nsi say ye dot ye wi a ye san ibinti megina otumfo anamu me amena nanu no cause eja me nanane na kwambafo na won se na jane otumfo ye me na prekope na yada adofo nyina ase na wo hwe ohina na ofiri aflawo di ofiri nzema Ghana ha babia gansa gamanche sumana na yiri ede ne nkofo dagbon ya na ne nkofo efe dodo enka bomu de ade yu e ma de ye fe ndi won na amanse mate atua so na keze mo de ye nkonkon a mugire ma moto mo baba fie no sira mo sesa mo ba no enche mboto na mo mra fie na ye nyina ye ntena sundwem Akua mpanifo se obufu a ye nso mfiri han mu nkotena sumu se obufu a na ate han ma ye nkotena sumu enti otumfo aba na basam oje obi a munya momra ye nka mo ne hu se ye Ghana fonti ye ho ene obi a so yakọ Akua ye ne bi aban be ma bi wa ban mu a me pena sempa ye mo asem kakra me tete wo no office no e me nwanwa na e me na kakra se ono bitima yesa e bia ne ntesa
on office
Ministry of Education now say Ministry of Education te bia problem so eba placement ni no ma
yeah
na e twintwan but when they metena no ya den say Benita sana okete dua so na wo
Okitidua
oye coordinator yes but only access to even the portal na idea placement no now I say friction be war
internal politics
yenua Haruna ene yenua ba no entem
with the jamafi bi eba
emwa oman no nchichire na enko nenim
asem
ora Haruna jusu ebia na nye nokore but I nokore dia kamedi hu ya papa because I respect him na minim se niam bi se die nka on prema nemba but sometimes I don't think of what you abanya yama otumi kakra wo jamkwa na usame ho obi a minister obi say appointee won asia o say me lord over you me ma kwan ma wo nye wodwuma now president mahama ma kwan ma wo nye wodwuma would you be happy o be not patrons minister enti minim say bia na nye nokore atesem de ba metem
me ni PRO or GS kasa wie na me bisa ne say hwan na ye in charge because ne wo kan say ne wo kan ya na me so yete na wie o ma yete ase say maame no na ye head
yes
ena ye wo assign roles obia wo ne o ye de office ono mo
hona assign om
say secretariat na na ye
yes so what I mean either you see almost said probably your crowman say say what secretariat na we in charge
I say interview ni panisira
o say ye wo nchichemu omo secretariat no enye nipa ba ko say head no nko an be ye adwuma no ya chichemu ye wo ne resolution center wan na hwa ye adwuma no obia wo na
enye minister na hwe day to day no
microphone nyina na wo unit ni nyina one anyi wo head
o so maami Okitidua na ye mo head secretariat o de on de o ma no
sana yes until on report to the minister
exactly on be report ya ma minister
manka be me ba ho na say ade ba ko amanim hu ni say let me use forestry commission the day-to-day running of the commission any minister and the chief executive of the forestry commission and the running there are certain decisions you can't take by yourself as I say common minister now you response from the minister for approval and the secretariat na ma in charge no or secretariat no minister na running every portfolio be award that secretariat na ma in charge I saw Timika just say who ye way destination is all the man nkofo no enti ekoba say minister to na secretariat no na on e san run dia then ma me na djuma wo ye dia ba djuma minister minu ya isi wonto obebam but ma me na djuma wo ye na e dia ba djuma sansem basabasa say etasisi na me minister nti mama directive me minister nti bamba cho nya minister appointee Okitidua even though he works under his or working under the Ministry of Education, no minister na appointed no. Appointment came from the president. Now president appoint me, now president appoint you. I didn't just mean to be my
or report it to the minister.
Administrative administrative. So decision you will take here. Say minister then will approve. Because that is beyond you. Now placement is a secretary and then it's here. Enti me feel say ebia na nye nokore by say nokore dia honorable Haruna Idrusu wama meti hu ya papa because ansem hu na nkofo edidi wo aban mu ne bona ayi ameka say MPP time na Ghana lotteries they know deputy and they know you can say CEO. I don't want to mention their names on radio.
First time
national lotteries
deputy nanka say onu anka say jai juma no koye wo jai koye because the man says I won't work with you. Meanwhile the guy was appointed by the president. I say I won't work with you until oba osana no betra say don ho no obesua complainia of akoka was say o menya na hwe de be okoso a onya juma bi nye the guy na tetie na no so okay me akra no me ne kra nkwa juma kra bi ma jai be bi atra na asam dansam ko ba ko fo nchi danfo fe ansa na party be ba mu no ene se menu etia Kofi Nganza anamwa nya ne party no represent om wa jai de oye nyina anka won so bitima kwa de obi so wo ye na ka bia won so nya bibia firim abetra enti the party no winia ewinia enye ba ko fo odi animu ko ye na ono nti ye to abama na wini o everybody obi a contribution ka ho but political parties and the reason why me con no cross me join parties no because ono ma bre wi no Now if you work around one my brain, what be enemy to them to the same people now you work with them. Nipa na onu omuko na mo ba na mutu fifire mudi. Not the same people no. You have now become an enemy to them. I say yama bibi kura say ya. Na internally no. Esa hankofo shinkofo yo mo bufu. Abranti o timi say ni fanso way.
Kami be kan kumfi.
Bra wa bre.
Commander sugar fachi.
Ya ne na chia ya chia yam.
Ni mu no chese.
Aya son keto. Eba ye minim say omunya nwie 4 years ntine. Ne de be tima den. Aba.
Ne de nam kwanso.
Me no seku.
Ene na metifie. Akuya metifie na me dwini pa mienu bi ho. Na nipa na me dwom ho na me hwom.
Baba kutu.
Me hwom pipi ma. No mo ya me nwa pa. Omuda so person gility party no. Nipa mienu bi. Honorable Boakyewaa. Ena menu Collins wusu amankwa. Na me hwe ofa Jakon. Na me ne ko boiling point at that time.
For
yes, into on a talk. Me weapon be
fair. Man I change my scam.
Tama no tata me no. Weapon
na that time no. Me ni what they say Charles. Ekosiise Dana program what they say sorry. Platform. Ti anadunu na na ye ni intro wie ni e ba answer na ye se na wo mai akwa abai. Yes, Charles in Casa. Change must come. It's not a nickname, no.
Change the way. A Bama or conference commission.
A Bomo changing the by.
Because I may come across a man. I could meet the idea, but maybe say honorable and you. I won't go and go further.
Be
okay, be said. Yes, because
he's a fine gentleman. He's a fine gentleman. Baby, I'm a tea and baby, I'm a tea. Some no, mean doubt to
sometimes nipa bibe to me you so mudin so maybe because the haruna misuminim no the entryable.
I'm a tea. Some
Okotamale a friend of lawyer Aduna.
Nipa no. Men doubt to Nipa. Men doubt to Nipa no because Nipa is a senior member of NDC. Yes, but because I'm a pet. Adiambo. Oh, maybe we don't have me kase. Me say A B and because when me pese ye obo obi mame. E na o kan akosam a AC wo heden e kire me. Na me hu say honorable Haruna Dusu me ni number mom de. Ba me hia no da. Na me hwe oni Dr. Yini. In fact any yenu agina podi owo no energy. There are some individuals be wa Oshioma so wa bemonia bemu Akua said you will see wa hobrase no bu nipa no na semba na okakra na bubu abem obasem haruna yi papa
papa
that's all me no tie
okay
enti mi stress minim se bia na enye nokore ba say nokore dia honorable Haruna Dusu abani ye na ye dia
okay
of course
na be dey organize NDC constituency organize am
nti dey one appointment dey crowd here na get on crowd wani mu chain what you say nti yes stress niam say no because nkora no placement na hard you nkora no bebre ya wo fo no ni hu no no na say ekofa say mo amote so no mom no fiction aba mu ntema na awofo na ebre obi ahu bi onfa because I mean it's weird say or no, in charge of the secretariat, no. But no,
Charles who say, and yet the first time I said, we
oh, I see,
a woman, yes, you, a woman said, face be or moon night, yes, or me, secretariat,
as you know,
by ye be true or mobile henna, as MP no danwa, no, I find the conscience executives no mugu office on, no, dear. What say be essence?
Good legends who are former I can't say
former MP.
Inti Casabio
bounce on no oya boko.
Obi na kana some say. Senya some na bank you buru travel make it
minister don't even challenge.
Aha, you buru travel make it
system no man ministers and all the powers.
What do you say? Inti ono so ye former member of parliament. Na union member of parliament. Na wa be shawase. E na madwuma 70. Please, mama yankan hu say position here permanent.
O the training Ekosiise Tuesday near Reni Ebesi.
So the way also for the
o microphone no baby.
Sorry, the way also for the time I placement. You say listening here na listening ku
tabi me e galamsey asem.
Kakra na me bem ni say.
Placement abey meko chief once na wa be see galamsey so.
Kakra na me person me can say, you know, on say executive system of government no. executive system of government now you're running. It gives so much power to the president. You know, and this for crowd is say they say we call parliament boy because say among fan kokra approve that, but still it gives so much power to the executive. And indirectly, you know, so powers ni bia then abba ministers and so. Ministers na powerful. Say you appoint you CEO another director general and minister enyasem. Na say when you woman utimi president then ma mo kokoko ni bia. Say who was authority ni bia anso utimi ma kwan na wa run with. Na minister na to boy na so run with. But as from where say na wabam usually no mo so. Oh yes.
Na minister na yen dia now so yeah the CEO no ye o there.
And yes, not necessary, but my example, e be obi or energy minister. Obi nso ye e be CEO GNPC. But in terms of political prowess and influence and power within the government, you know. Musician minimum pa brasa me hi everywhere authority ya GMPC CEO nukuta na ebia na minister no so yeden ekuta by way of their contributions to the ebia aban na buy no because CEO bi okra ni mu odukra che minister bi resources for ho ne ade no into one choice a type of minister ni business e wo ministry bia. As much as possible, you try to manage your minister because policy direction and overseeing the implementation in a system near running. For instance, yeah, about power no. Now it will be a friend of computerized school selection placement system CSS PSS. President Kufone start here, and then this is for 2000 years. By you know, your first education minister honorable Matthew Puku Prempe. A year analysis no. Or create free research secretariat cyber drive program no and all this school place and today then about when you see CSS no so what the American say it's the same way and me name the education ministry but on abo have no introduce you by virtue of the powers I want musa on the drive policy ministry on bit make say e be free research secretariat mo for so no kwala na aduane any on calendar
the same thing na ekoso
any explanation na me mfa placement renko CSSPS because no so agency that so originally President Kufo e school placement by no na yeden enti se minister no e pese oye ni se e bia o encounter operational difficulty bi we hu se free SHS ya be yi ana se ye beto asu no se mama asuma si na obenti ana office we ana se placement ma anya ni se ye bia mama deputy minister we access mama GES director general access na mama school placement coordinator and deputy nso access enye yi another minister nso beka say there be me dem ma enye yi me say o co cabinet and also to me justify the president alawu there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah chief and also kita list ya boss
everywhere that's it my main fa Africa see do na mincha una wetefu nyina na mbo na production team na edumara na abado ejire eduman more there ya na ogudu awona wutimi woye esmo be ya obobode uruma Ghana fo obete nsema rekodo na wotun sawo the friend nearby aja ona mama nyuku no form abaninti enye abaninti nkita ho a ebotum ye hu nsema rekodo nearby na bisa na edosoma na Ghana for wajibre then once the Asempa no obete because Asempa na Asempa one what Asempa pa orokodo that I'm saying come on emenije pa there ye did them come because remember there before I think October, November, December, August, September na topics are now on mo ditintima man here kan wasem na galamsey kan ananya dam not na aye kan so na ya mankrofo ehu de kwa ye kunyinara yen Ghana fu nyina no what we are saying there we want responsible mining not illegal mining or irresponsible mining. If I say situated them in that context where you say there obi dine papa na orien otbaka ko kata bonedo another obi su dine bono orien otba be kata papa nedo na menije there na kofisio yenye na politics but say one wote was an oboku fini tape ni wia politics bia ni wa osin ejuma kofi wa ya no pay but I understand baby all one especially in times the political parties who are prepared there will be Franka Tufu na ono so interesting. Manaban oyen ni we be free born no na afa papa na wetum wa Yiadom discussion at least ama wetum or the party na so na year to be. But interestingly we be send them a hobby which is about 10 of it. Na so MPP one communication na we kudos. So Kofi na so no kudos. Kudos because those questions na all reason. The Honorable Okujetu and some others mentioned some. Then they mean to feed it this time around and Oyada Obadra Oyin. I'm happy to inform him there.
Oh yeah.
The man Orokodo. And they are on the screens. In fact, today social media I've seen a lot of deployment, Kofi. Oh yeah, military now other agencies are all your I walk around. I mean, you can say, baby crow, why judge the whole no fine cousine. Again, okay, there now, Ericado, order was stop mining war forest Munaze. And I'm happy Charles is here because no, I a forest ejuma. Sebi, you Nimukra or still one of ne sooner ne banti, me sure do benya. Crofubia or down one answer of information what my friend when you are now owning him. Now, you can say in canon Messima now what the community mining. What that we see forest anymore. Ne Juman record now one some trophy na Ghana Funina how I drain in terms of Sunani Messima or corner. And now, you can say what you cannot tell me there. Send it down now 100 and now down 100.
I can say.
Mean to me kind of 100 number one cry. I mean figurative, you know. I can't tell you the work 2 and 3, but all I want you to know is that one kasa abon de would my bakrate my akade wa stop Juma Jim or Kodo. When you pay over high often Erasmus who say Erastus. What's his name?
Erastus
Asari, my brother. Shejuma no on your team no way more report to the mind the number of forests that was stopping one. And then I say so the forest being crofako or some hobium or the numbers or the dam a dini be so that to go just to let you know that it's not as if the government bear with food names.
So then Ekoso because someone na me bisa ne say near Fagalan say who there ensure no any resource ensure no ma resource no we here say afi na data we say ensure no ti anu say bibi ikoso it is it too early say Ghana for be demand for resource set 9 months ni ke wasi ehun say ensure no ni ate.
Very good question. How many years now ensure no year the last one I had the 9 month year benchmark. It is a one kasa na resolve problem now also you Ghana nyina to one issue the problem we solving. Say anye and keep yourself informed with the happenings or until we expectation na and here ebekwa kujina wrong place. 8 months or 9 months cannot be equal to the number of years ye kofinum krefim na fata man this wo ha wo fi ho ba ya kofinum so wo ba sodo na hwendem okodo modun pempendu bia yin na ejitum de. No, I'm not in any way saying there sebi abani bay illegality there will not be any task force or any group going around trying to stop those mining illegal. But what we need to do in there, we will have to all look at it. The abano ne anamuntu no one, does it display some level of commitment towards the fight I call on this illegal mining nana? And if questions here, my brother be say, Namrebo Bodo Trail there and the worry binimum you can say that yes. In fact, he even mentioned the fact that Honorable suggested the other nationals, especially in the Chinese or Bahana, Tenadi, no one here can over father over here one a. But if the way Kufika do be going over Kujato horses here until I they won't stop one, I make sure that them submission a Chinese funa Dr. Baomiano ne party work on idea with social media and TV. What's the approach now? They won't be happy. Government, you know, and you can say even gold dealing, Kofi, if you care to know, gold dealings, and then Sacramento. them gold dealing, we has a direct correlation to them mining in semi-American. So sometimes what the national simple they do in there everywhere, because they have the financial capacity. No? So what banner say me na kofi na over 2 year kra na wo so he na ase na wonye ye dwuma na even ye wo license be kra na baby wo ho na say won wo ka ho mo attest no hu de good wo no wo tu no be say ade kra kan hu do protect in this call that she mo fi ha into her time obako no the directives be rebound baby men pede tu kra onam da usu pede tu aka na bibi ye wo mfa so na de tena o manyim di ye dwuma nti e ba he na say obi are nhwam na makwa ko to wrong side them wrong side in the moon them no roko affecting them in there abani onye minerals commission onye lands and natural resource onye gold board wa ka bo mo amaya ase kra de aban ori onye pa ori partnership a wo raise sika and gold board CEO announcement $1 billion what the support miners ma why responsible mining not regulators because if the players are all together na say warrior the madi na kakra ye rolling out that is the only way we can become like other places to the South Africa and other warrior mining. They do mining a lot but I'm hurting you there obi warrior mining bi opeske biano on the regulation system no kodori ejumante bi asorukoto or check cost odibutu ne cost so otuwia Odibe sebi katado ma hona ye yin kran wa hihye de maji nyina odi wa ende baby wa won tu galamsey we tu ewi wa ye dwuma no wo ewi ba se ko ho na ekohwe a e wona wo ho a wo pede wo farming kra wo ko farming de wo koya onye yi because wona wo tu dam galamsey no another mining na wo tu ewi no wan katahwe do we ja ho wo ko ye nyina ye declare wa ha e ma me de abandon and still order ho ye dwuma de insumudi obi fa champagne kosi nsum don fa ye dwuma obi o champagne no dis nsum o ye dwuma intina dam water guards na nasefo na ja wo inaugurate ho nyina is all to fight their whistleblowers. They can inform them masa cruise bi afa ha wa aba ha ye hu de the machine isi do ansa na wo ba ye no kra no na bambofo wa aba stop one obwa excavators and crowfoot ba o man apart from we sees aba no ye measures bi then crowfoot the background want to one from keke because machines in what to good in ono no say in them in the crime who there and I know the story be Obama there was an impression that my smart ban all clear your friend excavators and how much ma also a GPH in anasifu na wo be clear my na hunde or you for safekeeping na one agree that you moving from this point to the other point until microphone satisfy all one necessary requirement and sana wa ma hon kwan ma we tun wa ye talking about promoting local content could be fantastic. And then I say a private company called EMP one na Zuma and Anasifu where one transaction yesterday were 1 or 2 issues I was settled. Look at the way politically because you may have not done that politically the way MPP to be precise directly members binu they started going inside, throwing it as if the president now ban or father no the man not. Meanwhile, those saying that no expertise. Yet we are also saying that you promote local content. It's local content only the meet you ban a minimum. And by force I'm on
I think they were driving with a Japanese previous ones. I'm not saying
but they are completely different.
Those were the
they are completely different. Even if you look at it from the point where Japan has to do with a private in them, you ban a private person. Next, the way you know, so private individual one Juma warrior, one financial issues, another private person or because we are connected to the seat of government. Meanwhile, no. Me and him, we all agree there. You push local content and I say, Kofi no ye Juma or no. Sebi. On politics inti. Or time this there. Obaka the one from security. Se me nya manager. Obaka the one from security na me because at least only mami na men crofudi. And Kofi that a is being done currently in Ukraine and from Gold Board. Foreigners in canon. It is all about foreign. In the trading in now we are foreign and there bombarding now very Ghana.
But miners are not happy.
That's why I'm saying that
they're not happy with the rates. Gold Board is buying it. I hope so. Yeah.
Oh, they are happy. Why? Gold Board has given the miners, how do you call it, temporary bonus. They are happy.
They are protected.
No, I know what I'm saying. They are very happy.
See videos.
And the bonus, it's about 800 and something.
I see.
Added to the price, world market price now, Gold Board or picking. Norway, carat na edi ejumana. Na wa ma onu sika. Maybe ye bia there. 1 or 2 or 3 people we would have wanted it another way. But this is what we have. Now my way in as ye na so ye mfaso or the mine. Yes, Kofi can call for increment for the miners, another one onyim one and wants to work can, but not as if they ebia jumana woyen one off track cry on no number. You see, I am happy with everybody calling, and I encourage all of them to keep on holding government feet to fire and calling for the fact there young Kodanian fight against them can't care or because at the end of the day in sooner than or saying only political colors. Now, here Kosuru near Bafuma. I mean, there is no way Ghana food na baba yebeka yenwa bom na yema multimedia and cause over that because you multimedia na ejumoye. Yebeka de yekwa koto abamum yeda ama a political party be a wato na de wada mahen. Na yeto abanu mahon we a political party no wo abanu mu 4 years. Menyuka se why 9 months. Obiara to ababia no ye wasuji. De also buy kakaifu na kire de dam kwan na yefi de ye kodo kire wadwen. Na ban so behwe kwana manarare ye na manemanfu no work kan so ye dibi aka ho. I'm pretty sure there say the way aban started orokoi and the way ahempanyinfu so wo call on aban de won hwe na ye mbọ modini ye ntwasi say hihye aban de gu akwam ni nyina reko pepepe pe announcement awaya. There is no way I'll be back at them there. And then answer galamsey no an illegal mining no saying the man the man oti. Now in su sem na ken no. And they wo water Ghana water funo one of water stations in Konyako that I can talk of. And some other there is another one on Bay. It's Putubil, is in my village. We fell to kwachi ne constituency ho. There's another one ho. Ekohwa insuneyin onyaza yenyinara or you be enyi. Now in fact long ago krana area afenyo market in the minority leader Odutugwa was sister station or a piece there. One year according to report abeda name then as a board chairman ibudum pempenu bi akire ye krensu ene ye no in the tay narrative na also sign from them in common record enti no oda henyina ye do da sudi bia I mean e kwan bia ye benyan ye botum ye dey anu atum na ya boderu say ye ko this approach ebi why what is going to happen in there now abana kan nsem nyina na ye tay na especially when our war reporters na this one we di chi na we hu na wo ye obi wa meka bibia say member program do na ban opposition na ban na my put to position forcefully na say position no ye there obi ko forest na ye be kwa stop na me ba ha na ekechem de hu cha so ye munua oyendisi ni or forest mo ye adwuma dan forest yenye ya akasa bibia che de onyi do ko na nyipa no ko I mean I won't come and tell you there mefu adam asem no that is when enye nyina no ye botum ya bombodin na yesu abani because you made a statement which is correct. And if I look at your face no there you're worried because probably you be a videos na whatever o try ehun or you another baby if you cry na bia na
Benghazi fa Konyako video no to so we ensu ya nyese ne etinu no ne nam Ghana waterfall machines no mu e wo se omoso ne so maye no enu nie and then Ghana Medical Association beba beka che ye ne se omo ntumi megina omo na so mef sisa yare foforo nka ho a omo ba be treat so omo join the fight.
Yes.
Enti ya mayeni anko ho a first no wan hwe ya abedin so ewu achichi ba wu twam Cape Coast abedidi
meko afashe na meko afashe na anapa mesore na we afashe so the sofu ezi facha mo wa wenyi ma me sure the mesofu suti Asempa anti na suti one facha meko afashe dem na sofu onu de odu sitting na ye fideba Coca-Cola bia na ma hwe na emia Coca-Cola no heavy enti mo ti bia we fu ahye e dan tum so ntam na so fu wenyu aha na mana e ko hwe pure water na atwa na wa bra ufie su tap me kache onyame nyim in sooner or bueno. That's it. I know. My driver for. But I know. In sooner
plant in
which is in so that means galamsey na mining na crofo ye no illegal na legal na nasifun na nzema ahoro na wo hohoro de there. What you good na everywhere demand nyina. The only way we can stop it is to make sure that everyone abandon we decide to put you one car with them now we in tax and you deploy one. Now walk around because this thing is not done at the Kunyako, unfortunately, or now. Well, ye won't be and so. Now, when you say free a Numa Papem. There you go. Now, from Eastern region to so Eastern Ukraine, Numa Papem Ukraine, you collect 1 or 2 water bodies on the way. Also free, join. Ebi a professor ye more crossing and Numa Yeke. Connect. Into team now, where you want to make. Banu deploy one. All we can do is to encourage them. Na yembombodina in encouraging them and yemmo abana abado there way to 2 steps be na steps here for more can yensu ma wa ye ne yempin de pende na de it doesn't give a ban any room to escape but obi why say ya na yenhu adwuma no po ye ne ya appreciate adwuma na fi ya identify one no ye ne ya nya ye ho Ghana police dem a yen constitution o ma henkwan de yen Ghana police na yet na ho na obi wo ha wa man don nye da medwuman o te kasa bi abatu enyim onam de yamfa dam kwano dinti kasa na brim wenyido meanwhile so na challenging o there order ho enti please
no answer question na am de reverend so
all those calling for the abano intensify the fight against friend and illegal mining and all sporting. I am with them.
Now state of emergency no war mining areas na enye
you see it can't work that way.
We be
into state of emergency no mining area war baby man sooner say I just told you here the for instance yes Konyako asem na yeke na information kakre nya chedo port of east in enum hot descended back down imagine the Konyako region ni mu nechi won why bibi wo honede state of emergency no at all one year when ejuma na because state of emergency ni dey prevent into muda ho enum ho state of emergency ni ho ono butu mo aye na dey because yen frankre nti why difficult na be ka dey me ya adi no yen su no nam nti you may not know even but no the man actually you declare the whole man no
this are someone can no say yemfa politics because when you are outside and you say yemfa so when you get in and
no that, you see this approach I don't want us to go on that.
And no na make us
say when we go there I met with him I did Malam Kebi. Look, what are you talking about? President Mahama has said that the government in the say yimda abeji seat na yimda ye o mining na say wa ban aba tina ho na ye o mining na sa aba na better seat do na ye adwuma especially the board presidency na san ye adwuma na wo na be ka da me this me that na wa kututu forest
na chief sesen krofo ye nti we say
why na ye bonidi
omo ye enkwada
no bonidi enyi mo bi presidency wa enyi mo obi wo ho oye bonidi
chief mame na wase
mame na wase net has the co fight galamsey creating an impression there mame na wase no obi wo
mame na wase
obi enyi ho na so obi wo na enyim na wala te ha na nka denti na reka chem da yen fight against galamsey
bi omudin be to odwa no mampani che say ihwehwe mu
no but if I'm not we won't end this we won't run away impenyifo no they've come out clearly to say that they are not engaged.
Yeah, trying to mu no.
Good. Are they working at the presidency?
Yeah, trying to mu.
Are they working at the presidency?
But me NDC
but how are you fighting galamsey with this approach? They are not. They were people away buenye gudu and using and we fought against it. And we will still fight today. If the same thing is happening, we'll fight. But that is not happening. And so I make sure that you cannot compare yesterday and today. Let's identify that yes, we have a problem as a country. Illegal mining. Say go few. Say I'm new or a problem NDC. You can't take the good and leave the bad. But the moment you start going that way, you give even the government NDC no room. But when we know them, and as we condemn it, we leave it there because onion condemning and we change it and draw the attention of the NDC in government there. Onion you leaving it there, no nary day. You are doing worse.
Me that say.
Or you are doing better.
Chief Nixon Baini any attending kano Penny Kane NDC Amanyukuno NDC Amanyukuno Deputy National Organizer ena wate neneno na yeka nyame Yiadom a israda bosumi a yewomu ya bosumi a yewomu eko awie ya eye bi bekoso ya yeto nsafre adofo nyina ye week china ena wotwe DJ Awana yebe na ye ewotema community 2 DJ Awana eda from ye de no sese ni na eda koto moja mudendende da bi afa ni ebeye ochiame so da from eti na kire se community 2 ene ebe edu ho ise mu meja me na
asa Awana ni na tema boys
nti udo you hu film kwa enye ye
welcome to BBC
sa
ho e Bella Boys Company omo mutie no
no kwasem na Reverend Osafo Kwache aka Osquare Fabusua Reverend Osafo Kwache aka Osquare Fabusua se yemfa rehwo ne ye ense etiefo nyina se ejaneda from oba obi bia we kunu na enhyehyeye abusua ye nyame Yiadom a hini me bosome ye 25th October sem na making 25th and 26th ena software yi no ebeba so ewo dansoman Zuga Park hono mo a edu hono mo a entade hyemu no black memenda no tuntum ena kwasieda no black and white na sese yenyina ye de akwakoja Reverend Osafo Kwache aka Osquare Fabusua dansoman Zuga Park ena eye no ebekoso ntimesrew edu hono mo a mumye nkoja osofo abusua ne ntumi enkata nachi na meka sofo asemi na ese pastor Ewa Fojo Church of Pentecost area head ya wo Esem Debiso ena ye sofo Fojo na woda kanena jese La Paz area na owo sofo nyame Asia Reverend
Akua
8 months ye entem so segana fo beka se nke wo se by now ensuo nani ate wo se by now nka ye hu result say galamsey ni ye fight
asam no kren ne kanye den ba de tie ne ya 8 months enye enough say betim ye to kankan afiro but 8 months enough say be who science so say ye intimi too firo because kankana ada ho ache ne mo say nya
Asempa FM
sign bi a kire say ye pimpen so ye bokon ani but we dey nsu ya Ekua ye na ye de ni ne hwe ya mfa ya so ne tie wa hwe ati sen to sen tinya de memeka. But see the problem is that all the time no united minority e be defeated can say divided majority. Let's take the Abraham Mahama can say any pay your mining no approximately about 4 million can say people.
And you legal one no galamsey
like those in mining sector no. Now Ghana here to say and if we are united they see a fight 4 million people the entire 2050 but there's no unity because of amanyosema yede but we be say the entire you make a comparison na mining one of the issues key issues are the trouble in 2024 elections at the end MPP at the time no more ben mu na mine cost some time won ka kire say mo nto o ma nto so no nto so on beye and then NDC can say o so ba bia say du no ye to mo ma on ba beye je na ya to ba ma Yiadom Mahama
yeah
we demand to see action not complaints. You hear complaints say complain say when I should see and abentin here chief ye kasa ina eti ase say obia woni ba bia na opie Cape Coast na kotonzu a umisa bia nzu no free balance on top okota kra da umisa ukokuma say umisa okosunya umisa like say ina affected enye nipa bi na ti ba bi na ono say party na okay NDC for aban bia omo nya affected na MPP for ya affected Entina ye here United Front. Nenso 2 million ewo President Mahama nsem. I guess I know yes sa wura no. Odi sanim no. Otu anamon bia na o mamma ne betime den adi n'echi. Me feel say baby edru no. Ye hear a total ban
on mining.
Total ban.
On mining.
Yes, total ban.
Legal ni legal ina.
Small scale mining. From small scale mining back. Which one illegal?
I said there are people who have
I know. See license here. Obia or license now the car ko obia. And just our license to which mark baby.
There be was here too.
It is obi or license. Now say the method of mining no. Say issue na sense as in final council and just say illegal. The person might have license, but the way of mining no wrong.
And so what happened to the regulators and all that?
Maybe
what happened to them?
Maybe chief me build the point around.
Okay.
And maybe them feel say baby I don't know. But the mama and you can say orders that for the next 6 months.
Asempa FM.
Yabani all forms of mining.
But when him saying enye ni edikan ya ye
mehu akuya
edikan we ye na Ekosiise
meba because they
the obane
mining small scale mining meba de ye no na no ankosi hwe no se suahunu wom de enhwa hwe ora kufado ban ne and obani small scale mining. It like I say a small scale mining kwa buying illegal mining. I say illegal mining they can wasam because they illegal and ban it. It's illegal. So when you do it, you chill. But small scale they illegal no you ban it. And see obi our license okay. Stakeholder meeting. Small scale for in because say illegal you don't remember. Because of the boni I bid mu didi mudia fra hard drain into no. Obi amfa na de den engu fam. Bosumi nsia say ye environmental protection unit of Ghana Armed Forces. Near the marketing area.
Yeah, Commander in Chief. Okay, say Commander in Chief of the Ghana Armed Forces.
Yeah, the marketing areas number because you see when you are working with the military, all the maps in the zoning areas, no. So that you be a catchment area then, obefa. Now you mechanized barracks within areas because you know say baby I declare say military zone be an obi anko order. Akua say see esuchare yesi kokoya de a onkonko fa hwe wuro mo da enwa kora ho anko da won say achi ase nkofo kosa nwa ho obi akora anko be forest na kwaya se na nwa den e wo obi anko na manes na anka say hu say nkofo ko training they are military men they are going to come there yabani no military dey flashy obia yabani ti obia be hu no sister no bia no we enemy to the state for boom ra any kwan say oil dey obuso ye yi omu ina afrim ye yi omu ina afrim a ansa aferi de hyehyɛ pato kwam amade sese okoye na dwuma na ofam kwan papa so ye no ya ban kwan na kofa so aye akuya anye sa de ye mama yemi se hu se aban be na say nine forest areas bi wo ha na no go area na o matimi den akoaje ayi no ye wi chesa be report say mienu kura amasan ko back ho ana mebo it's like the people go for no more no oko anima no mo besi wachi oko anima no besi wachi but they are total ban you will dare not you won't because when you say once omba ho no be chiwa unya Ghana for kra me nka say ye oboni bia na ye bibia betime si omso omo nipa but when omu say oh and no NDC kasa asisa ewo nsema mo kan ye in opposition MPP so time won timan kwantia na dem the pressure so den to NDC for so like I said minus na from fifi no mo hoto mo wanya field day because as long as ya team mountain so ye kum to kwam mo no manya kwan edi ombone ko
so for your mom pressure no maso
what does it
you no can the same thing
no manya kwan edi ombone ko
exactly
eti maybe dem me fi say baby adru no na so ya ku ya betu ya edi na ehia se be ban mining
the river Yensu
ayensu no
I said Tom Brown
no central region the whole country
oh I see
yen ma total ban on mining
6 months kura enu ho no
na yen fan hihye papa nto akwan mu because see me ntum say me ntu go do man me ntum da
bi wo na wo kan bibi say ne edi kan ye no ankoyi a e wo se esua bibi firi mu ne edi kan ye no de enti na ankoyi
de enti ye wie no a ye ma kwan say omonko no na eti say de sabi opam sabi facha mi o me de ye susudi opam emoa efiri abonten abehye bu na wato mu no munti obi antimi nko ba bia na wasan bi om so obi antimi go yo pe because
na ye bi om no na measures bi ani ho say ye ni say
measures dey ba ye an say the task force nam and the reason why task force no ntimi nko sa kon we uti ana obi a wonti asense akuya northern region bene mine cost power ho over ball area ho tinganom side ho eko wanom side ho even upper east kra mine ho. Okay, any areas no. Team na you Akua buy or no. Or team Vanguard no we two team. Headquarters no Obuasi and omo annex wo Takwa. Even within Western region Takwa area okra na team need to be in cover.
Maybe
Okay? The Ashanti region no one to be in cover bia. Nti me say your pa sikana ye dey titi blue water garden ne hwan ne dey ben because in MPP's time they spent almost about $100 million for nothing. That $100 million, the number of people bet my recruit into Ghana Army. Now you're francophone, I wouldn't be able to train them. Or my uncle Navy.
So we available.
Oh yes, see,
apart from peacekeeping, they are available.
Show videos now almost a year humanity. And they
say
Maza videos now more.
Chief of
the on the social media.
And
that's what they get first time.
Impact.
Chief, what I'm saying is Akua.
I'm saying it will be sad soldier for more year day. And I'm sure
and yeah, Oma deploy on America. Make mobile.
How many numbers cry more task force saying.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for us, Lieutenant General Japan. On na first commander Vanguard Akua 2017.
Yeah, no
ye CDSCA. Until onima djuma ne chen obi awaba.
Onim grounds.
Ye uniform na de Major General Amoisi e baaye. Nti ono na ye di kan na ye djuma kan oya very effective. Lieutenant General Pon oya very effective. Amanyo sem no David the on see hand political hand na wo so no e na amaye ntimi ntu galamsey na se. Omo pa wonyi wo nsa na president mama be kan che the chief of army staff. Chief of defense staff say mama obusumi nsia se meti se obi wo kwaye mu ye galamsey a wo meyi wadi na ye hade. Na on from budget mo.
Enya ne mampani se ye jai appreciate esi wonu mu nkora o madwuma yanso ne ayasa
Akua on say the time make say yan nyembe bi ha asipen ba yensu e bibie mfimu se edu ba bi na President Akua for the time na task force ko be say 5 or 6 ntina ma coordination no nyadwuma na obiya de ne ho na oye de ope ye hu sa amoyen ene abanya ba ate one unit our secretariat war me bo ana
9 months no.
The reason why the police come here because of prosecutions omuche o call task force e kra edwuma e police for come ho ye chi obi a we na ya handing over to the police na police are taking the statement they na konom na koto ba bi e say on den eto enti mimi feel say that unit you know headed by the military no ye jama asoja for na omuni nkwa mbe fa so mbe form team na president amano I mean gazen days so the edwuma say me mbamu bosumi nsia that Ghana forces bosumi nsia this and areas are mining akoso ama ede ohawaba mo budget amu hieni Akua on be fly so on be fasoro they have the helis or on be fasoro on be fafam. Are you sure say nti Ghana has sent say external aggression by so anti military team and combat na what are we joking ye di agro senti ye Ghana has say obi say Togo nyame mpangu ana Burkina Faso for Burkina Faso hayai under a previous government ye who say kuasi Mali kuasi Niger kuasi Burkina Faso ahwana Major General Pompepra awie michiano quickly no ya mechanized barracks or borders nina what is obi Ghana because we phone 24/7 we are monitor areas no enti yenye ya dwen say be say 2 galamsey ase period yenye ya dwen sa to me na no sentimental otum for make cultural display crowd amamre ni amane ahimie to me otena ase no o man hini be nka obetimi sebe wonim akodi anyamo ho sem o manhia enra the president ekasa actually the Ghanaian forces say me mpese me hu say obi ye illegal mining e wo Ghana asase so from now up to December and now from now up to next year June or July. Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources Betty Committee together with the small scale and then small scale miners no be how the niema beto to akwan mu abra ye nsuo nate na ye kwaye no nyina so ye di no akua wana beti ma ye then commitment ni eni ho ntia eni ho ye bibia kwaye kasa amane bonkuma the last time President Akua can say be I was voted to solve the problems of this country, not to lament. But unfortunately ye to abama omo wi a asema na me tese NDC 4 kan na M1 kan say afi do maba be hu se de na etie kan do mo hu se na etie oh ebi ni maka NDC me modi ba de bi ni maka say na situation ni ntesa antina omo ka say state of emergency kan ye de ba MYN because so mu no ye were existing laws na that time na yin that laws no
what that
laws what that and ye dey pressure to ure ku for to say me na ho mom dey but you are not doing the best they wo ye ni sha enforcement is antino ye say emra ya ye ka say wo ho ye betimi ya kono menua e wo ho dada but say baby aduru no enkofo no nsem aye din gisi ye bum
o so fo bum nsem
company for say nsem ye bum gisi ye bu nsem gisi ye dey to me another force I bro mu so mo dey so but because you see sa ne kwaye ne kwa no mo say ne keke kwa dia se ne nka obeka say aduan na ho asem be yedin anamboa na ensuo na ye ka ho asem hwe atiwa forest ene hede aye hwe de atiwa aye enti mesira meka out to date that's what wo nyina na akua wonam kwa ho akokuma se a wo se nkofo gu kwa ho ananwom opa akofa ya mfure eko dum kwa ene wasa kropon area ho se obehu se nkofo kwa ho but ye the ban to osisi ya ebe ye din say what is ya announce say ya ban mining na me ka say Kofi mu pen so time ban ne buy no wo no ma post on Facebook ensu eni ate wo ha so wakuya so an bia ensu eni ate wo ha ma obi eni be je say afie yes ensu eni ade ate na say MPP problem nyina say 2022 and ma escalate mining kroma say when on withdraw all the security forces no from mining site and a man kofonya akokuduro eye de ompese den omode and ane aban bai se wo ka kire me say meka je so me aban fa 8 months enkunyi bibia mfiri ho na jemanye fair to the government na mu akua science aye hu en kire say bibi sunku bia asansi afekwa na nsuo no aye den minu ye kan chief oso ko hu ye no nsuo aye atache
why koko ba onye da afi no why basa
no dabi say aye basa dada but say o dabi nka say aye fi aye da basa dada say aye atache
nsu na nyima atache
o say atache nyima atache say
pa nsu ya ye hu
nti we atache difference be le wo jibani no this is atache
it's not atache
oh
ye ka twi
ye hu
no men for emotions in kasa
dabi
nsu na nya ye ko that's what you need to say do you know atache
na me krasi ni ba tse me
exactly so how can this be atache ye poto ahwea na moto no enu ni
ge na mansu ye ko
enye ahwea no
na ahwea na e answer
na say ko gu nsu eni na ye ko enche say nsu na ye
atache na mansu eni de e ye ko
explanation ya we yen so
da bi enya atache enu de make
level no ye one instruments ye de measure say atache say atache what are also moving process
chief ba o ka se nso na ya atɛkyɛ na je say ye ti
ayi
oh there so na ni ase atɛkyɛ you know atɛkyɛ
chief bacho
me pere listeners are over hunsu kokko be ka do ya atɛkyɛ edema we are teaching something wrong
we are not teaching anything wrong this is atɛkyɛ
let's see again
Benghazi
we dey let's see
one thing say inso na break it down
pacho
Ghana water for machines
pacho oh me mate
yeah
mate
it tell the say serious
let's say free nsuo yemu
yeah anwen into
the practical Charlie the deposit egunsu ni mo no I'm with you is less than
machines
atɛkyɛ de wo kan and them no nya
me biso
ayeko and them
atɛkyɛ
granted say nya atɛkyɛ
munti ahwea half
chief
na mu fa nsusu ngum half ne yen poto no ho atɛkyɛ
me tiase enya atɛkyɛ de nsu aduri o betima sabi kwa dia abo
David never no men case nsu ni here one day just I mean yesua de me kire mo sa atɛkyɛ ne de
meba
so na say poto I can agree with you
enti send ye ka atɛkyɛ no de ha we
take Milo na
Milo ya atɛkyɛ
Milo question me bi san say am na bi o ro this can say bi say be use or the flash ne o use on the washroom cry and need it a change so be a okohu ye ora ro nse kan yo
so we kra no ye kase fa koyo washroom a onko oni why because we go task ne so a e be man na ye ko
tina me be this is the water you see omon fa drum na ni paiden so and intima ni paiden nti wey ya beden ye tibit ate aniam nanom nti asam na ka no enya ndi sini pipi asam enya ndi asam
minister na asam o kan you say eduodudu o mudi begumu ansa na ani ate no anhwe ye o mo ebenum si obenya kidney ti mamon so ne so
akua sesi aye ka say
eno ye hwan minister ne kan
central regional minister
ekopeni o say edu no mudi begunsu ni mu no anhwe e be affect o kidney
me bra mi bi sa ne say wo ye den na hu ye na mo say onu akogina ho no atɛkyɛ na mi isu nya me mfiri me ho minister na sin yo ko hu ye nya nsu ye atɛkyɛ onu no ne ko gina ho
o say ekopeni o say nsu no wa say nsu no nyi no mesmo wa koye oye de atɛkyɛ anka do ya atɛkyɛ
wa bisa me ne minister ne kan me na me ka kyerɛ wo
nta went to fanti na me oye de nsu do wa say kwa bo nya atɛkyɛ well, attention is a different thing altogether.
I don't know why we are doing this segment.
Chief, no,
Chief is irrelevant.
Granted,
what have to be processed?
But it's not.
You show one bit manum.
I don't think that
is now one of the precaution of walk on them.
I want to me no.
Until you may say,
yeah.
Enya asama ye beji and watching you. I affect you obia. And now Kolebu for Kase nipa 5,000 and I report to diabetic me be na de na wo mutimi an say ye ntu nipa fo
e no cry o mo makọ hospital
for do o abuse drugs any o ma say bi o mo no mo nsam ne boro eso because ani ni timi ni sa ne ma na den eba ne mo onu say ensuo ye nkwa ti ade bia enye bia so ko nipadua ma ekum nipa it is ye nsuo na ye nom no but me kocho ba na me koto aduane a me se nsuo mo de ye
exactly
akwa no kokwa so oto aduane because nsuo nom de ye no eye nsuo a enye papa
mo a onu aduane obekwa akoto pure water
Debbie
obesa we di
and the certain so say we no one is saying still make reason
yeah nti no wuti no say de ahu de aduru no aya ni brasamo
no nyina ka the same
aya say oman ni nyina ye boko kojan
me no ya adwene
na ye nyina ye sorry say yam peni ma nananom sorry omo areas no me ya me nwanwa say nananom adaroma mfa nchem nananom me mfa infinity me nkasa ntia mpani for nananom but ahemfu na areas ne kofi kan bibi ya wa ahemfu okroma say omo amadi say omo area no go area
never allow it
untimi me ye man ho because once ubewura mu ha kroma ni nyina be soraba ni obeku mu nyina enti no baby o matima preserve omo nsase no mkwaye enti yesre nananom so omo wo mpempenso bi say nchirimanti na wasase so akua yesan kan na ekodo dada nchirimanti a
yes moto o say inchirementi enye menti
ye nyina no yes ye nyina me menti ye nyina ku ya inchirementi a se daachi ye beja bibia to inchirima ho ba won hwe ne ya bia wo kokopa enya ho no ye ba be kumu no akuba ye be kumu wasa kuba akumu abusuafo eden aka ho because ye nyina ye at risk obia me I'm not against mining me ntia mining kra na mo ba bia dru no wo hwe wo mo se police for change your uniform wo ndi ntia aya na wo se nkofo infiltrate om na so mo gisu uniform de bokro no na yi na so mo yete o mo se police for na mo change om uniform wo abo se bia customs o the new style bia ba e dey so benye bi wo ha de den atoti
as a last 2016 to election 2014
2024
2024. So police for no almost switch earlier no from Zaumu blue back on for share college.
No, we are quite damped.
I want to think for so called far old one. No more name.
Propaganda.
The reason is appear. Say no, you know more mining, legal mining, genuine mining. No, illegal people now be infiltrate you. And you which one is correct and which is bad. And you funny you from. Na fed ye ntase tase se ye tase be se panico ne dey
consequences be
consequences be
you say president Akua for the 18 months
consequences be consequences be
money no dey
obane no 18 months
yeah some money be ko so na ye be wudi ani e Germany
asam no we no start here no send poto
mo na wan ya me
tia wana yen hwe foreign affairs de no tia na Amadompe birthday wo hu senior pa Amadompe
amenka te
wa wuti edin no Amadompe ni din pa no edin eno no upia no wabisa Dominic se hwan ne Amadompe
ya Fatima ko friend Amambieu
Amabon
Mbieu bone is Mbieu
oh the pan Mbieu happy birthday enkoma Amadompe AK Amabiama ene eye wa wodama nyame hira we Ekosiisen team ni nyina ye ma happy birthday oh we dey obisa no bit mama explanation
anyway
and Dominic Dompe but say baby Amadompe
Kisi Dompe
everywhere me bonita foreign affairs me bonita yes it for eco strike
acho by microphone no
first te strike am say him say na Papa J time say PNDC time po te for my papa
aha wo ka the first time omu ye bi
me te me yakwada me te omu din
omu na ka the why demonstration ache
teachers and education yeah hwe omu ye omu se omu bo
omu so omu kwa strike
omu no say omu ye support staff
omu wo brofu bi the strike continues unabated omu mada
me papa
the most diabolic in this studio
me papa chechire ni me papa o charo secondary school eti say the teacher for asem here dey is here na teacher for kure hu so na o support staff to teachers into man say mo bo pa o hwe omo nsem mo busa na omo say for immediate signing of conditions of service inclusion of non-teaching staff in continuous professional development allowance solution of promotion related grievances and agent action on this by the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission ni nyina ye financial implications abo ho enye se bia omo kan na ban na o matana table so se be ya mam aban prince o den o financial implications e ho no mo ye mmobo no because ye papa na se yemi pani ona bo atofo se ona onye na dwen se kapre kura obeyi spending enko
ya we media budget no ana ya de omo kan ho no omo kan
I think say first quarter kura omo no munya interaction edi nkomo
I think say just say omo no ye hwese
omo issue threat first quarter of the year eti e bia na ka ban no e wo papa bi so obeya eti me I'm looking at the posture of the government say aban ya ne flagship program to say enko konketenkete ene friend is saying 24-hour economy any big push ne any makase kra no zero kra yem fa nkoyero na wotewo ne be fiu because why ye balancing bia accountant o di finance minister na dwen say adeno o man enter line bi it be one system no man shepa there's no money in the system then you know in this for nankasa ikam because one more locations say a Danny releases to various
finance ministers no there
MDS no ejina finance minister kora be nyaso
if say mo so time na mo so mo
time na releases ba ye programs bebre sika no kora dey do baby na say sika system no inflation cost
charge be na mo de bono no
say on say I don't know ye over borrowing sa bond ne ma na the issues no buy any debt exchange in the issue no bye can for that dey nyamese yan kan no sika do the big system yes can na edigo no sustain Ghana for say yes thank you because on abo ato for say buy no ntwa hwe enti bi wa tewu for no yam mobo because NDC for ni bo ha omo ba power 89 months ni no akatua kora yenyam process mo omunya nya bi agencies bebre omo first program kora omo ntimi nya eti I don't know how the government is going to resolve the problem because abani nyana dwen say obespend this year we pushing most of expenditure ni nyina next year enti abaye den pa afa me ba foreign affairs no yenwa no NDC for omo ye apese executive no kwan no mpese omo de adwuma ebre other arms of government na se enye because yenyina article 75 yenim de wo ho president or lawyer for president no mo de adwuma yenim se international agreement bia no I will say the parliament for ratification and as approval enti nka mo ne America for sign we say MOU ya pese de mo amunwa West Africa for ba what sign we fine but answer na over effect what is contained in the MOU no nanka we the parliament akoye den akoji approval na ratification answer na why we de mo anya ne sa nipa 14 be do that ama nipa 14 no say yes omodem ewo military barracks as here omo lawyer for so the Ghana Bank court say Ghana Bank inim homra say obehudu om citizens no nti ya san confess mama President Trump is very transactional in nature onye bibia nche oba ya agwa wa be withdraw watwam ye tariffs na any ho because of agwa ode aba onye bibia nche eti what is in for Ghana edeni yenya enke ko parliament ke edi hu pense mu a ya discuss ya edi hu agbogbo e bia nka minority with our small numbers whatever no yentimi change where the voting will but e bia nka be suggest say so America for there to so say multiple visa entry for 5 years o matwam no mpo no yenka nche President Trump say wo de se beje o mumpa onye enu mfiri ho ana se government appointee say visa kora mo kwaje age se mo be san alliance first 90 sa Trump by no de san hye nyina ba no na nka yenye bibi mfirim said the papa of the Majudan Smokan said these things you don't do it for free. Because President Trump no oba no ni bibia when is a businessman. What the to her na me dey to her. Tariff Africa for mobo ye dey to us African growth and opportunity at the export to testers and nyama bi enko na nya foreign exchange kakra me boy brand kwa no oba was antwem. Inti aden na say ye dey we free. Inti yemfa ye man we nso matizen na bi mu any parties be dey kokot. O kan gitmo 2 yeah man for me no 2016 so NDC for don't buy so the same thing there's a Supreme Court judgment on it the judgment was clear say agreement you know adie ba ko hu agreement kura once international in nature na dey say dey a parliament you say almost an court until say omo be ratification you know omo court bia say omo ratify answer na court case ni afra ene no eme dey eme take effect but and say ye wa ban mu na ye executive power nti anake say ye mfa judiciary nya pese say ye chief justice ani ama ye say the parliament ko je approve and so no so e bi wa ye say ye mfa nko na ke say president Mahama ne ministers omo nko ade omo dwen be ye no emwa adwini nyansa ni nipa ba ko trim iti ye mfa nko parliament na minority enso de kakra wo ye mfa nhyem bi na ye ya ayefe amoma ni nyina nya so mfa so me da say bi wa
me da say papa reverend tia wasimanum na ye nyena ye fantu apo
the mekoso aka ne say nkoma na yedi no bibie ni ho hia chensa galamsey no
what else can galamsey
of course sure anya good yasem e ni brasem say baby ensu na dru no say o mani na ye united na yakutia you do me I do you know emfa yenkosi babia na ya che ti ama oman no ifidiru wa yedi nyina achi ya so gina babia gina ana ye tu ya nan e wo ya adwemu but ye gina babia ye gina fa ko yenko ye nim besre se wo hwe de Ghana Bar Association fo asem mo kan ye se nsase ni nsuri ntimi nkasa nti yenkasa mom wo hwe de Ghana Medical Association fo aka na wo organize labor force wedding akasa wom ye nyina ye Ghana for ti me stress mu me nyama nyasem ni mfiri ho aban ye nim se o akompapa pepa a pese odi etu ase o ye bi mom na yesere se won sem ye den kese a ebeboa yen afa ku ya mi masama di twato ma mentu oman mabunu efo mrante ne mabawa obi ka se bra sorry na ko nyada nkwa o se o mempe heaven ko na ba cho wo suso e wo so obi abewudie na mo nyame bi wo ha frefre ni pa wo man entem ana nyame bi wo ha ba yesi balloon na nkofo akwakohu chemicals bi wo no matwe nkofo mo di glue omo sniff glue the glue konkom egu konkom Matisse say diapers ina Matisse say diapers ina krampo no omo timi ko fa diapers ina so
no mo she
cough syrup
na omo so cough syrup sa hodo a yen prescribe mo omo nensu omo nom tablets ahodo and then the almighty alcohol nkofo bi nom from Monday to I say adwuma na okọ or the timetable dey ato ho no nsa from Monday to Monday a weekend enipadua no na said yare too expensive no ayare nwanwa say sabi obi kura otiko a onye boni onye hwimpo otimi yare ma okọ ahoyehia mu na wa hu say we yare ne mo meti sika kwa koto yare na masa ti sika sa dia ko yare medwe ho menti ase ti misre nyama we nyama bi esa yemana ya dwi hu yie kwa akiri na yetumi ebo ye nkwa ne nipadua ho den ho ban the last thing is aban hwe ne yie na education nkoso ya akwandepo ahodo no so na adraba fo so nti ase se entempe onyame nsem na meka bi mpanimfo se mframa de hwihwi mpade a onya mekwa abasisi ya na yakoto ni pegu akuya nwanwa ehu se yetimi so akosua fidoma
asere nti de menya 30 seconds bia kan people
so akosua fidoma na ye de abebedu nkran kosua na ba kokora mo na bebo kora kakra na bebo ni yetimi fa nipa free circle ni elusu hum ni yakum nipa ne ewu mina very sad mo ye be ye
ya da se ma me fa chief banyi chief
Ebia medase ebinzi kama peda menda wa ankasa na before wo studio ha nyina ase mesi ma yi na ya jebre na ya frɛ ono mampen don te ya frɛ na onhwɛ na hokeka galamsey onkoso biwe ndema odi yeda eze Ghana Medical Association I think Ghana Basu Ghana Basu de no ajim and I'm the Catholic Bishop
omo kra na di kan de omo release ni bae
na yera kena sigbe media fo MPP PP obiara ordinano atum on the call the yenhwe na yen stop certain activities oma sebi yensu nenyi oyekoko sisi podi insunu ya mshishi nte yepo na ye gwanefi nsase do ne abansu nenyi de woma nsunu ntoma he na afi wonko nsase ne wosan the water is life na ehwe mesima eko hospital wona wo certain yarba wo kire yende dem dwumadi obotum de yarba na abana sister ya oyare ho yarba no so no nye yarba ne ho ka odafom ne ka ono doso aban even though President Mahama care na de what the baba so ye when the minti obi the yem fat the body bi mo bi ya yera na omani sika onye de onfinsa 2 ye da mpemfu ya se da wo call on the presidency de wo ma adwuma no se bi won hyem kena no ye kaman na omampenyin nankasa President Mahama nankasa decisions bi wo ha obai we taker them decision offer one binu mukra na nyipa dodo na apu na land se ko ho akrofuru sun le na ye license na we twem na waji yede na offer hin kosi hin decisions offer one work apro wo ye juma. There is a lot going on. It might not be enough, as Charles is saying. What we are calling for in the Aishishe biaro gwa kwemina ye no probably yenfa binka ho ni enye ma se bi hen fight no onye easy ye wienda ma sister
bra tam na so
last a juma government in yen on the galamsey ni say mehwe we are bring komo ayedi wo ha or kama akoye de onam na da mensam ni nya abano nti Anya o man for crying, you can't blame us. Ye ma yen hu adwuma poten a every year within that 8 years. Enti me fa we free kasido 8 months. Me fa we free kasido na presidency mi mle we tape through the move we na one more body. Yen she down pow one we ye kasama for government spokesperson. Na galamsey say me day to day when you briefing. No beya no pa. One more body say community center krana. Yenko ho na ye bode ru na nkrofrotin oboa osande se dwumaji bi wo ho na ya hyehye dem makwa no ha na amanfo no su nyima obi kra no no fight do no onam niska penti ma wo so wonye no no be ya dem manfo no so wo stop na yen na ye tumi aka yen ho abom na ya fight dem gala because this fight me jit den this ye bebo ye ho modern na modern mo ye bebo wo dem fight ho so obama se bi yenuanom a wo so won fine politics. But when you kwana waka na we trace politics we je na wa patriotic Ghanaians na here nyina ya ye omanu ye mi wie kura no nchia no mu ye jempa medema na do danko akufado bebi o bi anyankopon to nko unia Randy so otio Collins ojo man kwa so me ga do chia pa
oti ayi pa so o se
na ni na abrin tia ga sa dumo de
lumba de beto so
by this time I want nana hima ewa wa pe baby what say oye doti he what no kwekre si se ko he obokro mesti you all friend is yes go ahead the chief you know ya
am I a piece